Now I'm going to show you how to add some multiple choice questions. I'm going to take this question right here and change it from short answer to multiple choice. And I'm going to make the question, who's your favorite character from the new Star Wars movies? Now right here, it's going to give me option 1. So I'm going to start typing out my options here. And if I hit enter, it's going to pop up another one. So now I have a multiple choice question. And I'm going to click on the preview button up here to see what it actually looks like. Who's your favorite character from the new Star Wars movies? So that's a multiple choice question. If I want to, I can go down here and I can actually shuffle the option so that every time someone loads the form, it's going to be pulling these up in a random order. One of the nice things I can do with multiple choice is I can actually add an image. So I'm going to go right here, hovering over that option. I'm going to click over here and I'm going to add an image. There's a lot of different ways I can do it. I can upload if I have it on my computer, take a snapshot URL, etc., etc. I'm going to go by URL. So I'm going to be adding an image right here of Finn. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy that URL right there and I'm going to paste it. It's going to give me a preview. I'm going to hit select. And now it's going to be adding him as an option. This doesn't really look very clean at the moment, but it'll look better in just a second. Now I'm going to repeat this for Rey and for Poe. There we go. I now have my multiple choice questions with images. And again, this doesn't look really good, and this is why you always, always, always want to preview. And then click over here. Now I can see that looks pretty nice. And remember, because it's randomized, every time I load it, it's going to be putting these in slightly different order. If I decide that I don't want the image, I can click on the X to remove those images and make sure that it's just a regular multiple choice question. But I'm going to hit Control Z to undo that because I want to keep them. If I decide that I want to add another option, I can click on down here where it says Add Option, or this is a nice little feature, I'm going to put Other. If someone decides that neither Finn nor Rey nor Poe was their favorite new character, then they would be able to type in an Other option. And this is super easy to miss, and it almost looks like you can type something here, but you can't. And again, we're going to go and we're going to preview our form, and we're going to see you could put Poe, Rey, Finn, or I could type out another one. And then now I could submit that. So that other option does give me extra options. If I decide that I don't want to have that other option right there, I could click on the X to remove that as a possibility. One thing that I can do is I can also add a description right here. This is really easy to miss, but you're going to click on those 3 dots down there and click on description. So now I'm going to add something just a little bit extra, just an extra little note for anyone taking the form. So now anyone taking the form is going to get this little prompt, and I'll go click on the preview and I'll check it up here. Now you can see on the form I've got who's your favorite character, and there's this little sub prompt there. Let's skip the ones who are in the original and just focus on the new characters. So that's a nice little way of adding a hint or an extra little note related to your question. One thing that I like to do is I'll sometimes add a question and keep it as a multiple choice, but only give them one option. So what was the coolest part in The Last Jedi? Well, everyone knows the answer to that one. And I'm going to make it required so that now when they take the form, and again, I'll preview it right there, they'll have to say, oh, I liked Poe, or I liked Finn, or whatnot here, and what was the coolest part in the last? Oh, yeah, there's no other options there. So that's something that's a multiple choice, but I'm not really giving them a choice. This can sometimes be handy if you're trying to prove a point, as I am right here, or it can be one of those I agree to all of the above conditions, yada, 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 sort of things.